outside he's locked me in from the other side. And he's outside shouting on the phone. Like literally just stood outside my fake wall shouting on the phone. I just no idea. I can't even get out to tell him off. So I'm just chilling in my flat and then somebody's ragging at this door. And then the other door. So I open the other door and it's not good news, there's a load of Vietnamese people. And I think they're here to view upstairs. Okay, no problem. So I must be here to view the 3 rooms upstairs. There's no way I can live here if there's people living upstairs. I mean, I'm so on the edge of like not being able to bear this as it is. So if people are moving in, then there's no chance. I'll text the guy now, I think. Those clips were from last night. The more observant amongst you, all of you, will have realised that I was heavily sedated. So I'm going to report on what happened now. So I texted the landlord saying, are these people moving in because it's already super noisy with the neighbours? There's no way I can live with people upstairs. He texts back saying, no, they're just visiting, they'll be gone soon. Obviously my question is, what were they visiting for? I mean, it can only be to move in or to buy the place. Now looking at it, it doesn't look like it's ready to move into, does it? But then, you know, for a Vietnamese person just paying 2 million a month for a room, like 60 quid a month, which I think is what these rooms would be. Oh, we've left the light on. Oh no, maybe. You know, maybe this is ready. And maybe somebody could move into it tomorrow. I've been telling myself, oh, they've got lots of work to do before someone moves in, but maybe not. But anyway, now that he knows that, yeah, see, this is the thing. So I've told him I'll move out if people move in here. Now I'm paying 8 million a month on the flat downstairs. It probably should be about 4 million a month, but my hands were tied. I won't go into the story again, but if you've been watching, you'll know why I live here. Presumably, it wouldn't be worth renting those out if it means he's going to lose me, because I'm paying way more than anyone's going to pay up here. And because I'm pretty sure only Vietnamese people are going to live up here, and they're going to know what the rent prices are. They're not going to overpay. The conversation we haven't had yet is, I'm only staying here for as long as my money that I've already paid covers the rent. I'm not paying any more rent. I'm not staying here any longer. I'm not choosing to live here. I'm living here because he's got my money. And that's not me making him a bad guy. Like, I think it's just the right situation. I think it's the right way to solve the situation for both of us. I paid a deposit. I wasn't happy with the house, so he's put me here. I'm still not really happy, but of course I'm not going to get my deposit back. The next interesting thing to report on, so he asked for the rent a few days ago. I probably already told you, and I said, well, I'm not paying any more rent until I know if I want to stay here. Now I've sent him a text saying, you know, it's noisy, so he knows I'm not happy here. So presumably we won't really even have to have that conversation, and my money will expire in about 40 days time, and then I'll go and rent. Oh my God, I'm so desperate. I'm so close to just doing it anyway and writing off the 300 quid I've given him. Yeah, then rent somewhere in the mountains, and you can get really nice apartments for 6 million a month, so actually cheaper than I'm paying here. You know, where you're looking at the forests, and hopefully you've not got lots of, I mean, there will be people in the flats next to you. But you know, it's not going to be like living on a street like this in terms of noise. That's the other possibility, that he has realised that I'm not going to stay here longer than 40 days anyway. So he might as well rent these rooms out, and then if I fuck off, and he's been paid, it doesn't really matter. So that's my fear. We'll see what happens. The minute anyone moves in upstairs, I'm out the next day. So one thing I haven't found yet in Dalat, and of course there's plenty of it, this is just me being retarded and new to an area, is a walk. You know, where you see me on my other channels recording my videos, it's beautiful, the lake just down there, but it's not a walk. I keep asking Gemini to tell me where walks are, but it basically just recommends touristy crap. But I've just parked up here, so we're about 5 minutes away from the lake, and there's these like walkway paths going into the woods. So I'm going to give those a go and see what I find. So it's not quite a straightforward path. I mean that's been deliberately dug out, hasn't it? Maybe they're trying to stop people going up here. And walking it's just a key part of my life. It's something I've done all my life. I mean, I was a dog walker, as in a professional dog walker for 5 years, when I've always owned my own dogs. And I just find it's a good way to pass the time of this miserable existence. So hopefully, I think we have found a walking spot. Burning season right now. You can actually see the remains of, I imagine, the last burning season in all of the ground. You can see like the black ash. And there's the odd tree like that one up there on the ground that's black. And you can see the sky isn't very clear. A lot of people ask about chemtrails out here. I haven't seen a chemtrail, as in an obvious line in the sky. But there are many days where it's just grey. And I wonder. But there's no doubt that you see the blue sky and you see the sun out here, unlike you do in England. But anyway, burning season. A lot is made of burning season by like white people wondering whether to go and live out in Southeast Asia. And I remember when I first went out to Thailand, like I said, what everyone would talk about. Now, obviously, I was in Pai, which is in Mae Hong Son, which is, you know, where most of the rice comes from, I believe, in Thailand. Therefore, there's a lot of burning, because that's essentially what it is. It's burning the rice fields for the next crop. Which means they don't use lots of horrible chemicals. So I'm actually all for it. And even in Pai, which, you know, is pretty much as bad as it gets in terms of burning season, I didn't really notice it. I mean, it was very hot. It's also hot season. It's a double whammy. And I was looking forward to rainy season for that reason. But I can't say I really felt the effect of the smoke. And here in Dalat, it's nowhere near as bad as Mae Hong Son in Thailand. But I just don't think it's a thing. You know, like if you start looking at the, I forget what it is, but it's some sort of ratio of parts per million of burning crap in the air. You know, you can get transfixed on that and make something of that. But in terms of your actual reality, I don't notice it at all. This is great. I'm so glad I found this walk. I don't have to walk past those two women with my... Especially now I've found a big one for 10,000. They want to charge 20,000 for a small one. No chance. But yeah, not having to walk past them is such a relief. And just not, just not even hearing anymore. Oh, this is great. Obviously, I have no idea what that says, but I think that is, obviously it's an old sign, but I think that's a picture of a fire, don't you, with a cross. So I think it's basically saying you might get burnt if you go down there. I don't know. Now that is where they were burning the other day, but that's a very old sign, so I'm not sure. Anyway, I'd quite like to go that way anyway. It seems I totally gave up on life at this point. That way of walking that I thought I'd found doesn't work. So I have to keep walking past the people. But soon, thankfully, because I have had to experience this. So obviously, you've been telling me in the comments, many of you, obviously what had to happen here, the minute he showed me this flat, was F off. Give me my fucking deposit back now. I am not moving into this shit of a flat. And whatever he said, which would have ultimately led to you're not having your deposit back, I should have gone, okay, fuck you, cunt. I'm going to value myself and honour myself, and I'm going to find a place like this. We have to go through a hot... Oh, it's about to get so much worse, guys. I'm so embarrassed about what you're about to see, man. I can't believe I just do it all again. I just do it all again, man. Oh my god, it's so bad. Yeah, so I have to go through another fucking horrendous concrete box through insanely bad decision making before this finally happens. And it's, you know, I speak about this more on my other channel, at Tom_Greatorex, where we go into philosophy, spirituality, psychology. But, you know, this was such a retard move, such a low consciousness, untrusting move. And I knew it, I stated it in my videos, but to be valuing this £300 deposit over giving myself the right environment. And I think I will have even said this in one of the videos, and someone said it in the comments, you know, with the right, and it's happened. Like, if you do watch my other channel, Tom Greatorex, you'll have seen it. Like, my videos have transformed. They've got 10 times longer. They're much rawer. They're much more authentic. I'm so proud of what I'm creating on that other channel at the moment. And it's all, I mean, it's because, you know, more transformation has occurred within the egoic human self that calls itself Tom Greatorex. But that's been allowed to happen because of this. So it's just amazing. It's amazing how retarded are. It's amazing how much we have to, you know, like just hang on to shit and live in shit because of our ridiculous egoic fears. And you know, the ultimate example of this is people end up working in an office for 40 years, you know, just all because of fear, all because of scarcity story, the scarcity story, not trusting and not leaning into your gifts and what you're here to provide, and knowing that you will be provided for if you provide those to others. Anyway, this is all the sort of thing we talk about on the other channel, so if you've digged this last few minutes, then do check out this channel. Sorry it was a short crap video today, but I'm going to release 2 videos today, so this is the first one that will be released on Sunday morning UK time, and there'll be another one, not Sunday morning, early afternoon. There will be another one, and I released 2 videos yesterday and on this channel, and on my other channel, Tom Greatorex, yesterday I released an epic hour-long video about the time I nearly died in an ayahuasca ceremony. I think it's one of the best videos I've ever done. I'd love it if you went over to that channel and checked out that video. Big love, see you soon, see you in a few hours.